So in this section, we're going to be moving with circles. So let's just go over a basic circle that we did before. Nice posture, breathing, and we'll take it front, side, back, side, and circle. So as I'm circling, I'm noticing what's happening with the distribution of weight on my feet. So I come to the front. As I'm to the front, I have the weight on both of my feet equally. As I come to the side, the weight then goes onto this leg, and this leg is free. Yeah? To the back, both feet equally. To this side, this leg is free. Yeah? So just circle, kind of picking up your feet a little bit as you go around. Yeah? And I know it probably feels a little weird, kind of looks a little weird, but it's just to understand how you begin to move with a circle. Let's go the other direction. So I'm just circling and picking up my feet. One direction and the other. So with a lot of Egyptian dance, the movement starts in the feet. You place your foot and then you move. Place your foot and then you move. It's very evident when you're looking at circles. So if I'm going to go this direction, I put the weight on this foot. As I've leaned here, I step, front, side, and as I'm to this side, the weight comes off of this foot. I bring it here, back, side. The weight comes here. I step, circle, together, finish. Step, circle, together, finish. Step, together, step, together. Let's go the other direction. Step, circle, together. Step, circle, together. Step, circle, together. And step, circle, together. So it kind of makes sense once you start moving with it. Let's just go back and forth a little bit. We'll start slowly and we'll take it up to tempo. Yeah? Step, together. Step, together. Step, together. Step, together. And step, together. Step, together. Step, together. And step. I'm just going to put a little bit of arms in. So I'm doing in twos. And my feet are first stepping and then moving. It's very, very important. If this is not making sense to you, if what you're doing looks nothing like what I'm doing, and I'm allowing for some differences in body types, but some people try and circle with their hips. This is generally what happens when it's not working for you. You're trying to circle with your hips before you move your foot, because you've got your hips going and then you're stepping on your foot so you can't move it. You want to make sure that you're stepping before you're circling. Yeah, I'm stepping and circling. And this became really evident when we did this big hip circle. We had a step with a circle and around, step, circle, and around. So when you move, it's the same idea. Step, then the hips circle. The hips follow the feet. Step, yeah? Really, just do the footwork if it's not looking right. Step, together. Step, together. The other side, step, together. And then start putting your hips in. Step, circle. Step, circle. Step, circle, step, circle. Now let's go around in a circle, making a circle with our hips. So we're going to go this direction. We're going to start with this foot stepping this way. We're going to go this way circling. So step, circle, together. So I've done a quarter turn. Step, another quarter turn, circle, together. And I'm still circling as I do a quarter turn here. And step, and circle. Let's take it to the other side. So I'm stepping quarter turn, circling with the hips, together, step, together, step, together, step, together. So let's do this a little quicker, starting to this side. Step, circle. And the other side. Step, hips. Step, hips. Yeah? So there's something nice to put on the end of these circles. It's a bit of a twist. And it's the same twist that we were using when we were doing the figure eights earlier. This idea of twisting here from the waist, the hip twists. I'll show it to you and then I'll explain it. Step, circle, twist. Step, circle, twist. So if you've noticed, I'm talking a lot about the foot you're standing on and the foot that's free. When I say step, I put my weight onto that foot. When I say twist, I'm twisting with the hip that I'm standing on, not the hip that's free. So when I do this twist, I do a half circle. As I get to the point where my weight is most on this foot, I twist back, front, back from the side. Back, front, back. It's a little twist. Da, da, da. Back, front, back. Yeah? From the other side. Back, front, back. Yeah? From the front. Back, front, back. Back, front, back. And as I do that, I release my other foot. So I'm circling. As I get to where the weight is on this foot, I twist. Back, front, back. And it's a little twist, a little twist. And this is stylized to have a bit of syncopation. It's at the end of the movement. When I want to do this twist, I kind of draw the circle out, and then at the very end, I twist, back, front, back. Circle, I finish my half circle twist. So we're just gonna do half circles. Yeah, I'm doing a circle here, and I'm circling to here, half of a circle, right? So when I get to one half of my circle, I twist. And I get to this half of the circle, back, front, back. Back, front, back. Back, front, back. Back, front, back. And so something nice about thinking about you're moving on the foot you're standing on. So I'm standing on this foot and I'm moving this hip, right? Something nice about thinking about it that way, as opposed to thinking about the free hip, is that it makes the movement really kind of sexy. It makes it a little bit earthier. It makes it, I don't know, it has a bit more feeling, a bit more substance. So look at it if I think about moving this hip. I'm going front, back, front, yeah? It makes it a bit bigger. Now look at how, if I'm thinking about the foot I'm standing on. Yeah, it's all in your head, but it does something nice to the body. And I'm continuing my circle around. I'm finishing my circle. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to start to put this figure eight diagonal in it. You don't want to start to get this going on. Yeah? It's a circle. It's this much of a half of a circle. My hips stay facing front relatively. And they're not, I'm not on the diagonal with this at all. I'm circling, twist. Circle, twist. And it should, again, it should feel good. It's really earthy. So let's put that on the end of a couple circles moving in one direction. Let's take 4 circles with a twist and 4 to the other direction with a twist. So 1, 2, 3, 4, twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, twist, and 1, 2, 3, and twist. We'll do it in 2. Yeah? Let me back up. 1, 2. So I'm going to do it a little bit slower than the tempo of the music. I'm just going to go at my own tempo. 1, 2, twist. 1, 2, twist. I'm finishing my circle to here before I twist. And it's a nice, easy twist. Yeah, and if you could get my feet, you can see how my foot releases on the twist. And then that foot is free to go the opposite direction. Yeah, let's try and take some circles at tempo. We'll take 4 of them. Yeah, we'll see if how it works. Starting this direction, 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4, twist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take it in 2s. Let's take it around in a circle. It's just the footwork. I haven't changed anything. I'm slowing down a bit though. And twist. And twist. Let's take just a few twists. Circle, twist, circle, twist, circle, twist, circle, twist. Yeah. So the twist is really, really nice because it kind of very well captures what's happening in Middle Eastern music. It finishes a phrase in a way. It's very nice. So we can also move with the figure 8s. Yeah, so let's start the figure 8. We went to the side, twisted to the front, and came around. So I'm doing a nice horizontal figure 8. And when my weight is here, this foot is free. When my weight is here, this foot is free. Yeah? So I'm coming around. I can put my feet, yeah, as I go from this side, I can step. And I can step forward or back. It doesn't really matter where you step because your foot is free. Yeah. So slowly, come here. As I go through, when I get to this side of my circle, this foot is free to step. Let's say forward. And back. And we can also do the figure 8 the other direction. Instead of twisting forward, we can twist back. So I'm going to this side, I twist back, slide through, twist back, slide through, twist back. Yeah. And then I just pick up my feet. And take little steps. Don't take big steps. Yeah. Until you kind of get the hang of it. It's all about putting your weight on one foot and then moving the hip. Yeah? It doesn't really matter where you place your foot either. Gives you the freedom to go forward and back with your figure 8s, just like your circles. There's also one more circle, the African circle. It's the same idea. Remember, we were pulled in on the front, the hip to the side, and then released in the back and the hip. Yeah, from the same section. And notice, as you go around, when I'm here, the weight is mostly on this foot. I come through, the weight goes onto this foot. Yeah. And this is a bit less used. Maybe I've seen this in Egyptian style belly dance, and I've used it before. It's not common like moving with a circle, but it's a nice move. So you get your circle going, and notice the weight change, and do it slowly. Just start to move in place. Start to pick up your feet in place, and then start to inch forward. And you have to be in a slight plie to do this. You can't be in a straight leg. It doesn't work. So a slight plie. So you have to move in that. You have to move in that plie, in that with those bent legs. So maybe that's why it's not used quite so much. But just try putting your feet, one forward and once back. Yeah, just move really small steps. Yeah, going one way, and try going the other way. Yeah, so you're even on both sides. And breathing, and smiling. So it's the same idea with all the circles. When your weight is to one side of the circle, you step with the other foot. So let's just go through all of them really quickly again. We'll start with the hip circle. And we'll just do 2. And we'll do 2 with a twist. Back, front, back. Back, front, back. This hip, back, front, back. So from the side. And now I'm just going to complete my circle, circling around. When I get to the front, I'll twist and continue to the other side. Step, circle. Step, hips. Step, hips. Step, hips. And I'll keep my feet going in a figure 8. Forward and back. And reverse the figure 8. Yeah. Think about this distribution of weight. And African circle. Forward and back, and reverse. Okay, so there we have moving with circles. Let's take it up. Nice big breath, and release.